The Impulse Tuner device from Ableton Drummer is a really great device to let you retune your incoming MIDI notes from your external MIDI controller, for example an electronic drum pad, to the dedicated note pitches on the Impulse. So the Impulse is a bit overseen, but it has some really great velocity controls to alter sounds or to alter the sounds, and it got some dedicated pitches. It's only reacting to C3, D3, E3, F3, G3, A3, B3 and C4. So that's a C major scale from C3 up. So those are the sounds. And your external MIDI controller, your drum pad, might send some notes which are in the C3 major scale, so you can get lucky, or you need to repitch those on your controller. And sometimes repitching notes, changing the pitch values which your controller is sending, is a bit of a thing. They all work different. Some only have a few presets you can install and then change. So if you're using your external MIDI controller, your drum pad or your eDrum for some other stuff like triggering other sounds, then you need to change the pitch again if you want to play something else. So to make things easy, I created this plugin, this Max for Live plugin, called Impulse Tuner. You just drag and drop this in front of your Impulse. And now you can see C3, D3, E3, F3, G3, A3, B3 and C4 are the notes which are being triggered, and you can say down low here which incoming MIDI note should be repitched to the value C3 here, for example. So you have an input monitor. So if you play your drum pad or your external MIDI controller sending in MIDI notes, you can see this MIDI note pitch here and the velocity of 72 is being sent in. And the next one is a G3, so per default this will trigger this field here. So let us repitch a few of the pads here to maybe just get some sounds playing really quick. So you can press the sync button here, and now the field is blinking and is waiting for the MIDI note to come in and to be repitched. And now per default the F#3 is being mapped to C3 or being repitched to C3 and is playing this kick here. So this lets you set up or repitch your drum really quickly. So let's take this one, take the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and two more to go. And now your drum pad is being repitched to the dedicated fields for the Impulse. So the beauty of doing this inside of Ableton Live via Max for Live patch is that you can store and recall those presets really quick and easy. So let's put this in here. Let's name this SPD SX, for example, and then just drag and drop this into your user library. And now when you open up a new track or go to a new track, empty track, let's put this in here. Let's load a different Impulse sound. Let's take something random here. You can see the note pitches are still being stored in here, and they will change the note pitches, and you can play straight away the Impulse. Quick and easy. Per default, all notes which are not being put down in here are being blocked by this device. So this takes care of no other MIDI notes are triggering any sounds in the Impulse. at the moment. So if you want to use other MIDI notes, or if you have other MIDI notes coming in here, you need to switch on the non-selected notes through. So this means non-selected notes will pass through. Let me quickly demonstrate this. So for example, I set the first one down to C-2. So this F#3 now I'm sending in is not being sent through the device. You can see no indicator, MIDI indicator here. So if I click on through now, the F#3 will pass through the device. So this could be handy if you actually have more notes being used on this MIDI track than just the 8 notes pitches you were syncing or repitching up to different values here. If you want to trigger more sounds or have different instruments here in chains, for example, this is the way to do this.